welcome back to another video with Kato. This video is going to be why my friendship circle is small. I had one friend, and her name is, we're gonna say her name is Keisha. So I had one friend, her name is Keisha, and we used to be best friends. But what made me stop claiming her as my best friend, is just someone I talked to, was one day when I had told her about this boy that I liked. I had this huge crush on this boy for like 2 years, and we have finally started talking to each other. He gave me his number. It's like we were finally texting after 2 years. I had told her about him because like she's my best friend, so you know I'm gonna tell her everything. But she came over one day, and the boy that I liked, he came over too to spend the night with my brothers. And so he texted me and he was like, do you want to play hide and go seek and stuff like that? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I asked my best friend at the time. So I asked Keisha, we're gonna call her Keisha. I asked her, I was like, you want to play hide and go seek with the boys and stuff like that? And she was like, yeah, or whatever. So I kind of was like peeping stuff out, because every time it was like my turn to count. Like if I go find her, she's like where he's at. I'm like, okay. So I didn't really, think none of it at the time, because we never really played hide and go seek. So I really didn't really think nothing at the time. So then a couple minutes passed by, and it was the last person that gets found has to count. So when I was counting, them two were in the boys' room. Like one of them was on this side of the closet, and the other was on this side of the closet. So when I had walked in, I had saw her first, and then I had saw him. And I was like, oh, well, which one of y'all gonna be it? And she said, Kayla, you gotta count again and count it again, because that's not there. Da, 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 da. And every time it was her turn to count, she would like not want to count, or like when it was his turn to count, she'd be like, oh, I'm gonna count with him. So stuff like that. I was like, it's just no two people counting hide and go seek. So when that happened, I had found out when they was in the closet, they traded numbers or whatever. So they had traded numbers. And so we get in my room after we done playing hide and go seek with the boys. We come in my room, and usually around that time, that's when me and my crush would text and stuff like that. And around that time, I had texted him, and I was like, what's up, and stuff like that. And we was having a good conversation. And then that's when I found out that she was texting him too. And we were in the same room, on the same bed. And we're basically texting the same boy. After I done told you that I liked him and we were gonna and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. So we were best friends. So she had my password to my phone, and I had her password to her phone. So my fingerprint was on her phone, and she had my password to my phone. So I went to go, put my fingerprint in. So I could go take pictures, because she had my phone. So I was like, oh, let me see your phone. And she said, no, you can have your phone back. I was like, okay. So I just take my phone back, and she goes to the restroom. And then her phone is still laying on the bed. It was face down. And I was like, oh, let me put my fingerprint in so I can take pictures. So I tried to put my fingerprint in, it's not working. So then I tried to put her password in, it's not working. I tried to clean the little button off and try to put my fingerprint in. it wasn't working. So I was like, so she really changed her password on me, but it was cool. And I was like, oh, I said her name. So I was like, Keisha, why you change your password on me? And she was like, oh, I didn't mean to, so I had put my fingerprint back in it. And so she went to sleep. And I was like, what is she hiding from me? So I had put my fingerprint back in. And like, when I opened the phone, it was her and my crush conversation. And she had him set under bang. So they texting or whatever. And she's like, what's up? And he was like, hey, and stuff like that. Aren't you Caleb's best friend and stuff like that? And she was like, yeah, but... And she was like lying to him, basically telling him that I didn't like him and stuff like that, and that he can date her and stuff like that. And then so I'm just reading the text messages, and I'm just like, are you serious? And she telling him, and she had told him, he had asked her what she was doing, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, you wanna come? I'm like, what? You're supposed to be my best friend, and you go behind my back talking to the person that I told you that I've been having a crush on since, for like 2 years. I had a crush on this boy. And when I finally have a chance to date him, you go behind my back and you, like, I didn't understand that. So she was asleep the whole time I was going through the messages. So then I was like, so that's what she's doing. Okay. So I went through her contacts, and it was this one boy that she was talking to, and he had liked me. So I had got his number, put it in my phone, and then I had started texting him. So she wakes up, we wake up in the morning, and I guess she can tell that I was in her phone. I don't know how, but she could tell that I was in her phone. And she was like, Kayla, why is it in my phone? Da, 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 da. I was like, you know what, don't even worry about it. And she said, and I was like, don't even worry about it. And she was like, what happened? Da, 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 da. I was like, you know what happened. You can sit here, girl, you know what happened. And I told her, I was like, we can't be best friends no more. If you're going behind my back and doing this, that's not best friends. You, like, what? So then after that, that night, it was late night, around 1 o'clock in the morning. And so that whole day we didn't talk to each other. But she was still at my house, but we didn't talk to each other. Like, I stayed on my phone and she was on her phone texting my crush. So that night, like, I was just so over it. And I had told her and stuff like that. I had told her, I was like, you know, I'm over this and stuff like that. Like, why would you do that? I thought you was my best friend. And so I went in my closet and I cried. Like, bawling, crying in my closet. Sitting there crying in my closet. And I'm just texting my sister and I'm telling my sister what's going on and stuff like that. And I'm crying because, like, I'm really heartbroken. And so she comes in the closet and she was like, Kayla, and she was crying too. And I was like, what's wrong with you? She said, around this time, it's when my aunt passed away. And then I was like, okay, you told me this already. What did you, like, I already said sorry for your loss. Like, what else you want me to do? And she was like, you're so rude for saying that. And I was like, how am I rude? So she had called her mom and she told her mom to pick her up. And so then her mom was like, all right, I'm on my way. It's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So her mom had called my mom and told my mom that she was coming to pick her up. My mom had called us in there. And she was like, what are y'all arguing about this time? And I was telling her what happened and stuff. And like, we go downstairs where her mom's at. And like, we're talking to her mom and stuff like this. And her mom was like, Keisha already knows she can't have a boyfriend. So I don't know why she texted him anyway. So I'm like, girl, what is your problem? And so then after that, we didn't talk for 4 months, 3 or 4 months. We didn't talk. No, hey, what you doing? No apologizing or nothing. We didn't talk for 4 months because I just felt like that was so wrong and hurtful. So I don't consider her. I don't consider her as my best friend. No, I don't. I consider her. I consider her as a friend, but over the time, I got over it and stuff like that. I got over it. So she apologized and I forgave her. So now we're kind of building up our friendship, but not really. Because I don't want to go back to best friends and tell her what I should be telling my best friend, because I know she's going to go behind my back and do that. So we just gonna stay at this level, at the friends level, you know. We're not going back up there to best friends, to sister, to cousin, to auntie, to uncle. No, we're gonna stay at friends, okay? We ain't ride or die. You ain't my world, you ain't my everything. You just a friend with a little heart, just like that. And then, I mean, now we still talk, but like, it's not how we used to. You know, how best friends were, how we were in the past. Because after that, I was over it. I was over it. And she still be doing that. She still be doing the little things. If I tell her I like somebody, she'll still go behind my back and talk to that person. So now that I'm thinking, I'm like, it's not, girl, you didn't learn your lesson the first time? So like, I mean, that's it, to be honest. I don't like them type of girls in my circle. Like, the ones that go behind your back and do stuff like that. I don't like that. I don't. It's her, and there was a couple more girls that did the same thing, but with different boys. And like, I can't have that. I can't have you around me if you're doing the type of stuff. So that's one reason why my circle is small now, because of what she happened. I don't trust nobody but Renaya, Paris, and Miranda. I don't trust nobody but them 3 girls, because I know if I tell them I like this boy, they're not gonna go behind my back and talk to this boy, you know, or they're not gonna go behind my back and tell my secrets that's between us. They're not gonna go behind my back and say that. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, that's why I keep my circle small. Like, I don't like people. I don't like people anyway, so I have a huge circle if you don't like people. But yeah, that was that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if you didn't like this video. Comment on things that you want me to do next. Hey, big old freak.